I'm basically just gonna be telling you guys stories, and yeah, leveling up my lc10. But also, make sure you hit that thumbs up right down below. Make sure you sub if you're new. So let's get into it. You guys choose. Hold up, I need to see if I have a viewer yet. Well, let's just do some Nuketown. Hold on, let me do this really fast. Alright. Alright, let's get into it right now. Alright, so I'm gonna tell you guys a story from school. Well, I guess I got bullied. So, I was one of those kids that lived at an apartment complex, right? And there, I went to school like a city away from me. And there was this kid. Let's just call him Steven. Steven wasn't a very good, let's just say he was a menace to society. So he went to my school. He was 2 grades ahead of me. Anyways, as his 2 grades ahead of me, keep that in mind. He's in 4th grade and I'm in like 1st kindergarten. I don't know. Or 2nd. I'm in 2nd grade. Mind you that. So I hear him, or I never like encountered him, but I've heard stories from my friend that he sat on like 5 people and almost made them like choke. So he got in trouble for that. Just keep in mind, he was a pretty big boy. So he was very big. He was way bigger than me. Anyways, I get home from school after like maybe like 2 days of hearing that, and the next thing you know, I see him at my apartment complex, right? I have, mind you that I have like a lot of friends. Like my friend group was very big. I had maybe like a couple of my friends, like maybe there was like 10 of us. Okay. So mind you this. I'm there, right? My mom's walking around. She is like, she's walking around, right? And then, while she's walking, I encounter the kid. He picks me up, throws me, and it throws me down this like grass hill. Okay, mind you, I'm wearing a white shirt. So I wasn't very happy about that, because that was my brand new basketball shirt. I was not happy. So I, being the kid that I am, I walked up to my mom. I was like, Mom, this kid just pushed me from school. Mind you this. She knew who he was because I told her about him. So anyways, keep that in mind that I told her, right? She knows who he is. So I see him walk into his house, or his cousin's house. Let's call her Sophia. Okay, so Sophia was very, I guess, she was like, I don't know, I can't explain it. but Sophia, the cousin, she lived at a house, and her uncle, Steven's dad, was babysitting Steven and Sophia. So he is like a big, tall dude, right? What color hair? Orange hair, whatever. Redhead, whatever. Big, tall, maybe like 6'5", 6'4". Mind you that I told my mom, right, that this kid pushed me. She walks up to the house, and she goes off to this dude, and this dude's all spitting in her face and stuff. And she was pretty heated, man. Like she was mad. And then he was saying, "Oh, I didn't do it. He didn't do it. My son's only in 4th grade." But mind you that I had 10 of my friends, 10 of them. Like we could have done something. But we're a little like young. So we couldn't really do it. So I told my mom. Okay, my mom will open it, right? Same thing that I just told you. Well, next day at school, I see this kid again. I'm getting picked up by my dad. Sitting in the line to get picked up. Waiting, just casually doing nothing. Sitting around with my friends. I had like two or three of my friends with me. This kid decided, and I was wearing shorts. So, mind you that he kicks me in my shin as hard as he can. And my dad sees that. He would have done something, but he really couldn't. So, he kicks me in my shin, and I'm over here grabbing my leg, jumping up and down. Right? And the other person would have got kicked in the shin. Mind you, he was wearing like some brand new Vans. So that would hurt. Because Vans hurt when you get kicked. So he kicks me. And then I told my mom, or my dad saw, and my mom said, she was like, I would have went off on that kid. All this, blah, blah. So, again, next day at school, he pushes me. He proceeds to push me. So, he's done 3 things to me. And one of them they said they couldn't do nothing. They couldn't do anything because it was off campus. Mind you this, I'm skipping a little bit to like 2020. 2020. Okay, so you guys all know my friend, right? He shouts out his channel all the time. I'm always telling him. Oh, him. So, this other kid. Let's just call him Jack. Jack is a baseball player. And Jack's mom, and Orion, my friend, his mom, are like good friends, right? So, mind you, we don't really like this Jack kid, because he's kind of like mean and stuff. So mind you that we don't like him very much. Okay, Orion says something off campus, right? He's all like, oh, this way, yeah. He's a trash talker. He'll make you cry. So, anyways, he like roasted this kid, right? Let's say Jack's mom proceeded to call the principal of our school, right? Mind you that he wasn't even asked. Mind you how they said they couldn't do anything when the kid pushed me down the hill, or threw me down the hill. They couldn't do anything. But when he just roasted this kid out of school, Orion gets sent to the principal. he gets like suspended. So I'm gonna invite Orion to the party right now. Right now. I will invite Orion to this party. Right now. He will say the same thing. 'Cause it's I don't care. I'll tell you guys everything. So anyways, he proceeds. Orion gets suspended for roasting some kid, and some kid, like, he roasted him pretty hard, bro. I don't know what he said. We'll have to ask him right when he joins. But I don't know what he said to make Jack's mom call principal. So my mom called the principal, right, when I got thrown down the hill, and kicked on school campus, and pushed. I don't think I was pushed. I don't remember being pushed, but we'll just say I got pushed. I think I got pushed. I know he shoved me. But anyways, I got pushed hard. And they can't do anything. Orion roasts a kid, like, probably makes him cry. I do not know. My mom calls, they can't do anything. They cannot do anything because it wasn't on school grounds. But it was. And Orion roasted the kid, not on school grounds, right? How does he get in trouble for that? What did he do? He didn't do it on grounds. They can't do nothing about it. So that's what I don't get about that. So that I ended up having a pretty good, since like maybe that was like in 2nd grade. So 3rd grade to 5th, I had some pretty good years. So yeah, I don't have any bullies because everybody knows if they mess with me, they're gonna get popped. So then you guys can say whatever you want, but you mess with me, you get popped. Like, no one messes with me. I don't know why. I like when people mess with me. But anyways, that was one of my bullying schools, so I guess that was the start to school. But anyways, if this kid, hold on, I'm gonna have to call this Orion. Let's see what he says. Snoring himself to sleep. Okay, anyways. Next story time is about how a hobo jacked my So, mind you, you guys remember that I said the first one. I lived in a apartment complex, right? So I trusted it. Like, I let my friends use my bike a lot. Once I left my bike out, like, right? Mind you, there's a creek next to the place. Then this hobo proceeds to walk into the apartment complex. He sees my bike. It's just sitting on the ground, like right, like kind of in front of my balcony. So I'm not very worried. I'm at school now. I'm somewhere else at a whole entire different house. So I was somewhere else. I came back, right? My friends had told me, they're like, oh, the hobo stole your bike. I'm like, what? And then I proceed to get very heated, because that bike was like lightning McQueen Speedy Gonzalez. Anyway, so I'm very heated. My friends told me, they're like, or my mom told me that because my friends had told my mom. They're like, yeah, they took his bike. They're all like trying to chase him down, but they couldn't catch him. Or I wonder what Orion's doing. I wonder. They took the bike, right? So anyways, I am going to school. Mind you, I know that I got my bike. So I'm coming home from school, right? I'm looking out the window. I see my bike and I see this like hobo dude, right? He's on my bike. He's on my bike. So I'm like, Ma, that's my bike. Okay, mind you, my mom was in high heels because she just got back from work. Hold up. Well, anyways, I was like, Ma, that's my bike. My mom's in high heels. She proceeds to get out the car, and she looks, she sees this dude, she stops him, she grabs my bike. She's like, this is my son's bike. She was like, we could either do this the easy way or the hard way. I could call the cops, or you could just give me this bike and go on with your day. He was trying to steal it. He's like, no, this is mine. And mind you, being the little kid that I was, I looked out my window, because mind you, I was heated. I was mad. That was my bike. I liked it. It was notified. Anyways, so he steals my bike, right? I'm on like driving it, and he's like trying to get away. Okay, so me being the little kid that I was, I peeked my head out. He was like, no, it's my bike. I told this man to shut up. I was like, shut up, you stupid. Because I wanted my bike back. And I was heated that this man took my bike. I was heated. So, as he took my bike, I was like, shut up, Mom. And my mom, she told me, she was like, get your head back in the car. Anyways, I put my head back in the car. My mom takes this bike from this man's. She puts it in the car, and we drive home. So when I get home, all I do, because I know he's a hobo, and like I don't want the like early coronavirus. Mind you, it's like 2016. So yeah, it's like 2016. I was like, I ain't trying to get those germs. He probably rubbed his poop on my handlebars. So I cleaned this whole thing up with like some WD-40 or I don't know, some soap. So I cleaned it back up. Cleaned it up. Then I never left my bike outside again. I always locked it up. So that was the time that my bike got stolen. So my bike has never gotten stolen. Ever. I've never had anything stolen. Because I take care of my things. But that's why you guys should never leave your bike out. Like, hobos are all over. They can steal your bike at any time. So never leave your bike out. I'm telling you, if you live at Untitled. I don't care how safe you think it is. You don't know if they could be around. So always keep your bike like in your backyard or something. At least in your property so people can jump. So anyways, yeah, that was the story time. Me getting my bike stolen. So I don't have another one of those because like I've never gotten things stolen from me. So yeah. Next story time. I don't know what it's gonna be. I think I'm probably just gonna like. I'm trying to do some stuff when I was a little kid. Actually, I'll do something recent. So this happened like maybe a year ago, I guess. Okay, so this is the time I went to the beach in my pajamas. So mind you, I was maybe like 6 or 7 years old. I went to the beach. It was early in the morning. I was sleeping in the car. I had my pajamas. I had like my yeah, I was tripping. Okay, anyways, we go to the beach. I pull up to the beach. I'm gonna get in the water, right? I'm all laying down, right? I'm laying down like on the beach, like where the water kind of.
Taking A.
And mind you, I have my. I'm not trying to get wet. I have my pajamas. So this huge wave proceeds to come up to me. It slaps me on the back. Then it just brings me back into the ocean with me. So I'm all like, I'm all scared. Like this thing just made me go underwater. I was like, no. I was like, I'm too young to die. Mind you, I'm terrified of sharks. If a shark goes under me and there's like some glass, I'm screaming. I'm not. So I did not want to go into it. So uncle, he comes and he takes me up out of the water, and I go on with my day. Then I stayed out of the water for the rest of the time I went to the beach. Till I was like 7 or 8. I don't know, because I did not want to do that again. Like, that water took me under.
Securing A.
So anyways, I ran to cycle. Never turn your back on the ocean. Just don't do it. Like, don't take that risk. A tsunami could come. So anyways, what was I going to talk about? But, so next, me being the kid, I didn't want to go back in. So we built, like, in the walkway of the beach that I was at. We got, like, these little garden shovels. We were there for maybe an hour and 30 minutes. And we built, like, a hole that could fit, like, maybe 10 or 15 people. And mind you, it was way taller than me. So I was about, like, 4'5" or something like that. I have no clue. But I was like 4'5". Mind you, it was a pretty big hole. I don't know how big that hole was, but that thing was over my head. Like, that was way taller than me. I had to get help to get back up. So we built that, right? So my cousin, she wanted us to let her sit down there and put the sand on her and just bury her. Mind you, I thought she's not gonna be able to breathe. She's going to die. So we didn't do it because my older cousins had been like 13 or 14. They're now like 20. It was pretty weird. I legit thought that she was gonna get buried alive. So those are my beach right there. So just make sure not to turn your back on the ocean and never get buried alive. I mean, if your head's sticking out, then I guess you can do that. But if you're like, you can't just be buried. You're gonna die. Oh, I thought I threw this thing. anyways, yeah, just listen to me. I'm telling you, you do not want
Enemy sentry turret detected
to do
in your
this.
AO.
You do not want to get sucked up by no weight. So anyways, I'm gonna be this was about like maybe a year ago, 2020. So it was maybe like around the middle of it. It was recently. So I recently went to Hawaii. So Waikiki. And mind you, I liked Hawaii, bro. It was my first time. It was fun. I learned how to surf. And I'm not gonna spoil it. So, first day we get there, I'm already a wannabe. We didn't get to go to the beach till the second day. No, the first day. So mind you, it was me, my sister, and my mom. So we got a hotel. It was called not the Hyatt. It was called like. We thought it was way too small for us, cause like we needed a bigger one. So mind you, I got some hot Cheetos that day. We went to the store and we walked around. So we walked back, right? I'm just sitting here trying to figure out how to work this Hawaiian TV, eating some hot Cheetos. So my mom, she's trying to call a different hotel because she thinks the one's too small. It was. I did not like it, but when we got our other hotel, and the pool didn't even work, and we wanted the pool. So, mind you that. So we called another one. This one's called the Hyatt. Shout out to the Hyatt. The Hyatt. No, they left us good chocolates. Back to the store. Anyways, we went to the Hyatt. The Hyatt had a pool. It was closer to the beach, because we would have had to take those like buses to get to the beach. And anyways, we didn't want to take no bus to get to the beach almost every day. From the time that we're there. So we walk there whenever we wanted. Didn't have to be late, didn't have to be early. So we went there. We got our hotel. It was way bigger. The first one only had one bed. So this is how we slept. So I had to sleep with my babysitter. And my mom had to. So we got a different bed. It was just one bed the first time. So then when we went to the different one, it was 2 beds. So that was good for us. It had a little TV. It had a refrigerator. A walk-in closet. Some good chocolate. I liked it because it had Starbucks. It didn't have my favorite drink. It had Starbucks. It was 47 square. We were at the 42nd floor. So it was kind of fun going on. Hold on, I need to change something very fast. My phone died. It was fun going up and down the elevators. Hold up. Okay, so I was always going up and down the thing, stuff like that. So when we went to the beach, it was the first time like walking through the city. Mind you, there's like maybe like 15 million like homeless people there, and we were surprised. Okay, so one of the daily people that we saw was this girl. I don't know her name. She was maybe in her mid-20s. And she sat same spot for a week. Same exact spot. Same exact clothes. Felt pretty bad. But at least like she had the Hawaii water, but she ain't going. Anyways, she sat at the same stop sign, twirling her hair. We saw her every single time we walked to the beach. Every single time. Mind you, we went to the beach like 3 times a day. So, yeah. And we stayed there for about maybe 2 hours to 3. So, first day goes fine. My mom wants to give me surfing lessons. So first, we go to a, we go on a tour. We go to like the North Shore. It was lit there, bro. Like those waves were huge. Like maybe like 20, 30 feet waves. Anyways, I saw surfers out there. And it was rocky. It was like rocks. So that's why I didn't surf. I didn't even know how to surf. So I didn't know how to surf. So I went to the North Shore. I ate corn dogs. It was actually good. Then we went to this like lake, or we went on this like big hike. We saw waterfall. It was nice. Saw some pretty cool flowers. Saw where the movie, if you guys know where the movie Finding Ohana, search it up on Netflix. We went to where that was filmed. It was barely filmed, like right maybe the week after we left. We filmed at that same place. We were walking all over the place that they made it at, or whatever. Anyways, so we went. We saw it. We passed it. We went to macadamia nut farm. They had like macadamia coffee. My mom didn't let me get some, but I was so then we went to like the fish or whatever. We couldn't go snorkeling because it was way too high, like 30 feet up. But then get done with that day, we go to like this beach. I liked it. I wanted to surf because I've never been surfing. I wanted to try the boogie board or whatever. So the boogie board, because I saw some other kids, and the waves weren't even big at all, and it was super shallow, like most of Hawaii. But mind you, I could see it. Like I wasn't fully in because of how short the thing was, how short the thing, the water was. So mind you, I'm 5'2", and I was able to like see the whole thing, but the waves were super like chill. I just like going on the waves and then just letting them take me back. So then we went in these canoes, right? This lake like right next to it. And anyways, we went to the lake, right? It was like a river. Mind you, we went in some canoes, and they did not tell us that there's gonna be like 10 feet turtles down there. So we saw like 10 feet turtles, and I was not trying to get in that water. Mind you, I seen like 15 people swimming in it, like jumping off like the bridge and stuff. But I ain't doing that. Like those turtles can bite my toes off. Anyways, so I saw like maybe 15, 16 turtles. I thought there were snakes in there, cause I couldn't see the water. It was like green. Anyways, so after that, next day, I get to go to this, I get surf lessons. I learned how to surf. So at the beach that we stayed at, I got some lessons. Bro, my instructor was actually, he was like a Hawaiian dude. Bro, he taught me the best, bro. I was in that. His name was Savage. And I was surfing pretty nice, bro. I got to surf in the rainbow the first time, 10 out of 10. But anyways, so I started surfing. I was pretty bad at, or I was getting the hang of it because I'm good at skateboarding. I got it pretty fast, but then, so I was using a trainer board or whatever, getting some clips with the GoPro. So my first wave, he started like showing me how to like paddle, and get off the board, how to step up, stuff like that. That was pretty easy for me. Then I learned how to like paddle myself, jump up, surf it. And then, anyways, I did that. Then oh, my controller died. Well, anyways, I did that. Then I get on the pro boards, and I do it myself. Like, mind you, I wasn't paddling by myself on the trainer board. He was pushing me when he saw the wave. I couldn't tell if it was wave or not, but when I had to do it by myself, I did it good enough. I did it pretty good. So anyways, I saw the wave and I on the pro board, and I was getting some clips on the GoPro. I was like doing like the whole the Hawaii thing they like do with your hand. I don't know what I did that when I finished, and when I finished it was fun, but it was like shallow. I thought it was gonna be deep, but it was shallow. So on the pro board, after I was like done and I was going too far, I was supposed to turn around. I literally did a front flip into the water. It was fun, but mind you, I had that like strap thing around my leg, so I just dived into the water and using it. That was very fun. Next, we went to this like the beautiful side of Hawaii. Like the water was clear, like blue. Like you could see straight through it, all the way to the bottom. It wasn't that deep though. Anyways, I was snorkeling because I met this kid, and I was all like, I was swimming underneath it. I was like snorkeling with this kid, and his dad took us to like the coral. Well, it was in the where like the area that my mom was, but it was like a little bit farther out. And there was coral, a bunch of fish. I saw a turtle. So that beach was very nice. Mind you, my mom, she bought a convertible Camaro. She rented it. And we went to the mall and I saw Teslas. I saw everything. They had some exotic cars there, bro. Anyways, I saw a bunch of fish and stuff. Mind you, I get home, or to the thing, the hotel, and me being dumb, I slammed the door on my finger, and I kind of broke my finger. So mind you, we were getting out the car, and I slammed my finger in the door and I broke it. It still can't bend fully to this day. I already got it fixed. I like put a cap or like a brace on it or whatever. I got it at the doctor. I slammed it. I was silent, bro. I was jumping up and down. I was like, ah! I wasn't really crying, but it was very painful.
Kill confirmed.
And that's why I don't like American girls.
You're free to engage.
Well, I like them, but like that's why you gotta pay attention. Like I was eating like I had like a Gatorade in my hand or something. Or no, I had 2 drinks and I dropped one of the drinks. RIP to that drink. Sorry. But anyways, I dropped it. And yeah, I broke my finger. So I had to stay in Hawaii. No doctor with a broken finger for 4 more days. So I basically just iced it and watched Raven's Home. Because I was literally like the only entertaining thing that they had on Hawaii TV. And I kind of like Rose and Stone, but like Bus and show. That show's goated. But anyways, yeah, I just lost it. I just figured. Next day, my mom got me like a cast or whatever. Then it was time to go to the pool. So I liked the pool. I was swimming around, jumping in, going to water and stuff. So mind you, I like doing like, sometimes I like, well the pool is like maybe 6 feet, 6 or 7 feet. So mind you, I was doing like, and then it went 3 feet to 7 feet, 6, 7. So I was going all the way. I went on underwater, put my hands up to do like a handstand. But I was walking, my feet were up, they were out of water, mind you that. I went all the way down, and when I got to the 6 foot, I just started sinking. Like, I couldn't feel no air anymore. So, mind you that. I had a broken finger and I was doing handstands. Okay, then I get to the wall. Mind you, I don't like swim with my eyes open. I used to do that, but then I reached for the wall. And I jammed my broken finger. Mind you, that hurt me very bad. And I'm so lucky I did not scream over water. Bro, I went like, ah! Like, everybody went. But I screamed. And then I got up. I was like, ah, to my mom. I was like, oh, that hurt. The thing that like gave me a little bit of motivation is I was drinking like the brand new watermelon or whatever, the watermelon in Arizona. So that was pretty good while I had my broken finger. But anyways, I still was in pain, very much pain. So I had to stay there 3 days. Mind you, I couldn't do really anything. I went to the beach, I swam. I don't care, as long as I have a broken finger in Hawaii. Better make the best of it. Anyways, so that was the story of my first Hawaii. I'm going back again, but I'm not going to Honolulu and I am going to, what's it called, starts with an M. Maui. Yeah, I'm going to Maui. So, I'll probably do a story time on that a little later, but yeah, that might be the end of this. Actually, no. I'm just not gonna do any story time. I gotta get off. I gotta go to sleep. I have to get up early. And I have football practice. Man, yo.
Target eliminated.
Enemy counter spy plane inbound. Multiple hostile spy planes detected.
What?
Hostile RCXD in your AO.
Anyways, that was my story time series. I'll add some more to the series.
Right clear.
I just need to. I'll do another one tomorrow. That one. I'll leave that to you guys. You guys can go watch the stream if you want to hear. But it's gonna be my first time at paper. So yeah, you guys can see that tomorrow. I'm just hopefully on my way. So I'll see you guys later. And have a great night. you better go to sleep too, bro. It's kind of late. I'm going to sleep right after, like, I get this to level 40. So, go to bed, get a good night's sleep, and wake up in the morning and watch my stream. So, yeah, see you.